Hello everyone, let's break down all the major events of 27th May 2025 that are guiding the Indian markets. First, let's talk about the new rule from RBI. RBI has made an important change in how NBFCs handle loans backed by the fintech companies. Until now, when fintech companies gave a kind of insurance, which is called default loan guarantee or DLG to NBFCs to cover the loan losses, NBFCs could reduce the amount of money that they set aside for the bad loans. But now, RBI says NBFCs cannot count these guarantees anymore when they calculate the possible losses. That means NBFCs will now have to keep more money aside on their own to cover these loans, even if a fintech company promises to cover these losses. NBFCs must follow this rule completely by September 30, 2025. RBI wants to make sure companies are being careful with their money and not taking too much risk in the digital lending. Now let's take a look at the news from the EV sector. Olectra green tech stock fell over 19% from the Maharashtra government's cancelled a big electric bus order worth rupees 10,000 crore. Now why was the order cancelled? Because Olectra did not deliver even one bus by the deadline of May 22, 2025. The government lost patience and cancelled the contract. Even though the company showed strong profits and higher revenue in the last quarter, this cancellation is a big negative as it raises the doubt about whether Olectra can handle big government projects properly. Now talking about some good news from the defense sector. The Defense Ministry is planning to order 500 Invar anti-tank missiles from Bharat Dynamics. The order is expected to be worth 2,000 crore rupees to 3,000 crore rupees. These missiles are made for India's T-90 tanks that can hit energy tanks with high accuracy. The deal is still being reviewed for final approval, and if approved, this order will help Bharat Dynamics grow and will also support the government's Make in India plan for local defense manufacturing. Now let's finally talk about the big update from the aviation sector. Rakesh Gangwal, co-founder of IndiGo, has sold 5.8% of his shares in the company for around 11,928 crore rupees. He sold the shares at a small discount compared to the last trading price. This is not the first time. He also sold some of his shares in March and August 2024. Gangwal has been slowly reducing his ownership in the company ever since he stepped down from the board in 2022. After this news, IndiGo's stock fell by 3% as investors are now watching how the airline will perform with one of its key founders stepping back further. So that's a wrap up for today. Stay tuned for more updates.